Red's filling up the pretty blue Pete. We are in the middle of a big move, heading up to Robson. We were up there earlier this fall, got the first planting. Now we're gonna go try and get the rest of it. About 35 miles north, might take about an hour and a half. The tractor, Eli went up there first. Little John Deere mowing tractor. That's what's going to be our auger tractor, and also run our belts. The guys can just drive with that. They don't have to swing the auger in and out. Kayla and Garrett took pickups up. George took a pickup up to get them, to bring them back. Fred's bringing a truck up, semi up. Caleb will then bring the other semi up. I'm bringing the auger wagon to take the combine. We'll have 2 pickups up there, so we're gonna get back to them. We need 3 guys after we get up, get running, and help them out, start with while they're learning auger things and all that. Fred will know, but it doesn't hurt having an extra guy. It'll be Caitlin's first time. It's his first time being on a farm. He's doing good, but enjoy having him around. First time doing anything, you don't know what you don't know, so he'll get that down pretty quick. Have Eli up there for a little bit while he does, and then that's send him back here, and he'll start working some gravel. These guys are still working on seed. They're down in Wabash County. Yeah. Acres that are left in Illinois, especially beans that are ready, corn, it's dwindling. We're getting there. We made it, getting ready to set up with that auger, that 7800 on the auger. So fill those 2 bins up here. And got the drive over belt to feed the auger and make that easier. Did a heck of a good back job by him so far. We're rolling. This first one of these we're going to be farming next to. Well, some solar panels right there. That'll be different.
Well, we're back up in Crawford County. We're in the corn now that we planted on the 11th of May. Was up here in the April corn earlier. This 11th of May is extremely good. We planted up here, I think, 11th through the 13th or something, and we hit it just right. It come up good. Very, very good corn. This May average better than anything we've had this field we're in. And the moisture's good, down around 16.5, I think. Putting a couple bins up here. We got 255,000 bushel bins in Crawford County. We're going to fill them up and see where we're at, if we can hold the flat rock area and the rest of this down home or not, or if we're going to use another bin up here. Got the 320s. We'll have to see how the room comes out. I thought it'd be good, but it's better than I thought it would be. It's real good.
Saturday, October the 11th. Still cutting beans. Still in Wabash County down by Allendale. Might be able to see the water tower. I don't right now. Anyway, we're pretty close to Allendale. Maybe a mile away. Chevy Hill. Beans here are pretty good. Beans as a whole been decent. They've been hurt by dry weather.
Load up to the bins. Fill up those 255,000 bushel bins from here at Robson. Just got emptied out so he can cut through. He may or may not make it to the other end.
An eagle. There's a rabbit up there he's looking at. Just come on out of them beans, rabbit. I hope you can see this. Used to be rare, not so much anymore. We see lots of them. See them up on that tree branch. That rabbit runs out, he's mine.
Good corn. About 280 bushel corn. Average isn't there that high, but it's climbing.
Who's back? Eagle. The rabbit's going to be coming out, at least he thinks so. They really are not the best rabbit catchers in the world.
A little bit of a nice shot here, dumping in the wagon. I think Reese just took a drum a little bit ago.
hour greaser day. Eli's greasing the throat there. Dad stayed back this morning, catch up on some office work, so he's going to be in the auger wagon. I'm going to be in the combine. Kalen's dumping the last stroke from the last night. Feeds this drive over belt into an auger to load it. Well, we're picking some corn today. Those, we checked them with the weights. This is about 10 bushel too low, but good stuff. Sure like this blow off that he's got on his. They should all come like that. Oh, Daddy needs to patent it. I don't know what the process of that is, and he's got time to manufacture and sell them anyway. I guess I haven't ventured any hybrids for a while. Got 1132 old go-tos here for us. Several years, I don't know. They both have a good run. 1136, 1222. 1222's got a little better stock. 1136 usually yields just a little bit better, but they're both usually real close to each other. Definitely has dried off since this morning. Well, playtime's over. Boss man's back. Yep. Back in my spot. Boy, the view sure is different from over here. I have to say, Eli did an excellent job as a grain cart operator. Johnny on the spot. And had to stop weighing at all. That's the whole goal. The combine don't have to stop. It just keeps moving.
Well, good evening. It's Sunday evening. We're in Indiana. On the third field here today. The first was just a little 10-acre patch. But we're getting along really well, and it's still dusty. It's about sunset. You can see the dust in the sun. Pretty dirty out there. Beans are pretty good. It's pretty easy to tell where the irrigation stops. This field is irrigated. The last thing we did was irrigated with underground irrigation through the drainage pipe. Pump the water into these stand pipes, and it soaks out into the ground. And that just doesn't work real well, and not here anyway. Maybe the right ground it would. It's better than nothing, I suppose, but I don't think it was worth the expense. The tiles got to be so close together, and it was put in pretty bad conditions, so maybe that's part of it too. It was really muddy. Anyway, it didn't work very good for us. This is how easy it is to see out the front. When you're looking in the sun, I do have a shade. That helps tremendously, but it doesn't stop the glare off of off the dust. Get back in the right spot here. Kick in the auto steer, and we're set for a little bit. I'm glad we got that, because you sure can't see where to go a lot of the times. Now, when I first started cutting beans, of course we didn't have that, and we couldn't see where to go. We was putting lights everywhere, trying to figure out what to do with it. Who would have thought that someday you wouldn't need to see where you was going? But you still got to watch you don't run over something. And a year ago today, I ran in that big ditch, so no visibility can be a problem.
Well, that bin's full. Top lid shut. Getting it moved, the belt moved, filling that with fuel, and we'll put her into that one. All right, that tractor is all hooked up, ready to go. Kalen's about ready to put the first load in that bin. Turn the fan on here, cool her down. We want her like a refrigerator in there. Dry it out a little bit. It's below 18, but it's some of it's 15, but not all of it. So hopefully no corn flies out the vents. Back at it. Pick a couple more loads for it's quitting time. Always nice to get a bin full and get the move out of the way.
Good morning. Monday morning. Sun's just starting to peek up. And you see what the prairie looks like this morning. Foggy. That means the beans are going to be wet. It's kind of a pretty sight though. Airport's over there where the lights are. You can see the beacon. Going to be a pretty sunrise.
Well, moving right along. Today's Monday. We're back up in Crawford County again today, up around the Robson area. We got today and tomorrow around Robson. Then a couple days down toward the Flat Rock area. Be done up this way. Everything's going good. Had a chain come off on the auger up the bend a little bit ago. No big deal. I love those easy fixes. Up here where you're working, we're close to Big R. We went up there, got us 80 chain link. I didn't have one that size with me. Fixed it, back going, no problem. Good corn on all this up here, and that makes it nice. And I do want to say I noticed watching the videos that I always called the AF10 an AFS10, but it's not. So we got some news coming on that one of these days.
Well, it's everybody's favorite day of the week. It's Monday. And right there is the Wabash River. We're back by that thing. But now we're on the east side of the Wabash River. This is Indiana. Down in our Indiana bottom ground. And a lot of the beans here burn up. It needs irrigated. A lot of it is. You can see the difference in color very easily with the naked eye. But nice big fields. This field's 622 acres, I believe. So once we get the ends off, I'll have easy going for a while. And from here we'll go back over the levee to the old Indiana farm. We got some of that yesterday. It's really dusty. You know, it's been dry, as I've said before. We've had a really dry fall, which has advantages. You know, don't slow us down much. It makes everything really dirty. A lot of fires around, a lot of people losing combines, and that's a shame. There's not a lot of supply available. So if you lose one, it may be hard to get another. We just try to keep the fires away. Those are never good.
We're having lunch brought to us today. Reese's buddy Ross Westdorf, the carpenter. Reese played ball against him in college, and now he plays ball with him softball. There he is with a treat. It's always nice somebody brings you something.
Still a little bit dusty.
A beautiful day, day after day. What'd you say? Said you wanted to see it again.
Filling up another truck. Today's been going pretty smooth. Still have my iPad. Eli's got it because he's in the Salford, and he's at the map where they're sowing rye at. We got that back working. But I am able to get on AFS Connect, which works pretty good on my phone. It stays up to date pretty good. See what's going on. I do miss my iPad though. Another truck full. What? Gonna get a shot of picking the last bit of corn for the video, but I forgot. So this is the corn going in the truck. This and Fred's are going back to the home farm, just like last night, because we're gonna just use 2 of our bins up here, the 255,000. We debated on using more, we got more, but the basis how they are, it might go up here to Lincoln Land or it might go south, so we'll just go ahead and take it south instead of using another smaller bin up here. Then we'll have to take a couple home tomorrow, and we'll get the Flat Rock area, which is also in Crawford County. That's all gonna go home. We're gonna need 3 truck drivers. We used 4 earlier this year with when we were taking them to the home farm from up here. But we were going to home farms to David's, so it's a little closer. The Flat Rock's a little closer than Robson to home, and the leg of David's is a little faster. So hopefully 3 keep up. We'll see. We had to wait a little bit with 4, but not much. Corn's been good up here so far. We hit it just right. Second plant's better than the first planting, and there's a lot of fields around here that got planted right after us. It got really wet. When I planted this, I thought it was too wet. I thought I was making a mistake, but ended up hitting it right. So just like my grandpa always said, sometimes you can do everything right, it turns out wrong, and sometimes you can do the wrong things and it turns out right. So we'll take that. That's it for this video. See you Sunday.